Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Majora's Mask 3-Heart Run. We just got the dungeon map. We can at least see where we need to go next. We've picked up the key that was in this room, and it's time to head to the, that locked door that was on the other side of this big room. I think that's our next objective. So far, the dungeon is going a lot smoother than I expected. There hasn't been too much required combat. And that is a benefit when you're doing a 3-heart run. Perfect, another stick. I did want to get at least 2 more of those. So let's head up the ramp, since I think this guy is an always stick guy. I don't think it'll be long enough for that guy to respawn, meaning we can head into this area fairly safe. Looks pretty light. Well, don't just stand there. Grab it. If we grab it and pull it backwards, not the way you would normally go with that block, but by doing so, you kind of defeat the purpose of the puzzle. Okay, yes, I get that's a very important item, but don't. Because you can just bounce over there, and now you have access to every path but directly back to the entrance. So from here, we're going to switch back to Link and equip ourselves the Deku Stick. Oh, we are already half health. Normally, when you're fighting those guys, you'd use... oh, actually this can be bad because I think those guys hurt me too. You would use the bubbles because then you can hit their weak side without them being able to hit you. So, gonna switch back to the Deku because there's more of these beehives up top. Not too far away for the bubble to be accurate. Another stray fairy. It's our 6th one. Oh, before we continue on, is there an enemy in this corner? There is. Ah, it's a Deku Stick respawn. I don't want to lose this fire because these ones are temporary. So we're going to grab it and we're going to bring this up the stairs. That we can light there. And you can see we did just take a little bit of damage from the enemies. We still have our fairy, so I guess we did heal when we picked up the stray fairy, because I don't remember seeing any other hearts. And we're up against these bugs that we already fought with the Deku, and it is still the recommended way of fighting them. Because look we just took we took 2 shots at them. Whereas, as long as you're in this thing, it's an instant kill. So the Deku is our stronger form, oddly enough. And this will give us our next big item for the dungeon. The compass. And that's where we're going to be no, it's much too quick to call another one there. But pick up our compass and we can now see where treasure chests are hidden. I don't believe there's any... Yeah, no stray fairies here, but I believe there is one more in this room. Huh. There definitely is another one in this room. I think we can see it if we check under there well enough. Under that bridge, but we can't get it while we have the poison water. We're gonna burn our way through that. And actually another place to kind of get sticks or seeds, depending. And we finally made it to the next floor. I think this is the 2nd floor. Careful, I sense a lot of evil here. And there is the evil that they're talking about. probably a little less scary than you'd think. Especially, I don't know, does the Great Fairy Mask technically be giving me light right now? Because there's going to be a few of these hiding by each of the torches. Let me take that off. No, it doesn't give any extra light. But by taking out all of these puffballs, there's a lot more at the center here. Alright, with everything taken down, we get access to another treasure chest. Giving us what else but a straight fairy. 7th one, we are over halfway for the fairies. And they give quite a nice benefit for being the first dungeon of the game. Light our 3 torches, and we'll open the door to continue forward. Which is a big room. Lots of holes in the ground, and that's where it would show you what this room actually links to. Oh. Well, that's saddening. We actually have to drop to the ground in this room. I guess they have moved some of the bubbles around, because we need it to pop this one. As long as they are in one of those orbs, they cannot fly directly to you, because they are trapped in that bubble. But I feel that's not going to happen too many times. Oh, you're coming all the way to me? I'll take all of the challenges of the room, just kind of visiting. There we go. Those guys are down, which means the room really has minimal amount of threats. If you did the Deku Playground, you're going to be much better suited for some of these puzzles they're putting on us. As it stands right now, they aren't the hardest things. Like, that was a pretty far fly, but I mean, as long as you're within a reasonable distance of it, it seems to make it fine. And there we go, we are back into the central pillar room. By standing on this thing as regular Link, it spawns some ladders in case we fall down. We have our way quickly back up here. And we also can head over this room to get, well, whatever is in this treasure chest. And this guy is probably where I'll first do an L target. I think I'll do an L. Sure. This is a Dino Pulse. Use targeting methods while defending. Watch out for its fiery breath. And it's true, as long as you've got your shield. Oh! I could say, you've got your shield, you can protect against his weapon. And I guess swinging your sword as he's about to try to breathe fire on you was an acceptable strategy. He jumped instead of fire breathed on me. Not taking too much damage, half a heart. Giving us access to whatever this item is. We've got the compass, we've got the map, so it's got to be the dungeon item. The hero's bow. Yeah, we get the bow pretty quickly in this. Now that we've got the hero's bow, we can kind of do a few things with it, such as this eye right off the bat. Oh, a little low. So, you shoot the eye, and we now have that platform that's going to raise up and down. Not the biggest change, so you might be wondering what the point of that even was. And it's so we can make it to the next area. since there is another treasure chest up in this half of the area as well. So the bubble does actually work in the event you do not have a bow, but you can use your sword if he's coming to attack you. You're going to want to be your Deku Scrub for at least, this portion of it. And because he is leading him, the Jack Sprat is going to just consistently charge straight. He's not going to swap between. And you can see it drops arrows because it's a just in case situation. It makes a noise, and that's when it stalls on the ceiling. Wow, okay, that worked out really well. Good. As long as you catch it when he stalls, he can't do too much against you. Three shots with the arrow, well, I guess 4.5 because you used your sword as well. And down goes the first mid-boss. And leaves a frog in his place. That frog will be important later, but we can't do much with it right now. Opening up this treasure chest, and we pick up the boss key. It was either the boss key or the dungeon key. Don't remember which. A little more rupees in this dungeon. Wow. Not a single healing item. I mean, I only lost 3/4 of a heart, which does surprise me. But still. Nope. Want to be this one. The downside, I'd like to keep the transformation masks in the top right, because it's the easiest one to just tap. It's not perfect. Now, was there any more in this room, or are we good? It looks like we're good. I think where it used to be is actually that guy's mouth. And nothing seems to spawn there, so... Oh. I found it! And that's actually a bit worrying because there was no sparkles before that. So if we line this up and shoot our fire right into the center there, it is actually going to purify the water and, by extension, kill off those link-eating flowers. So now we've got a little bit of an easier trip for us. Stray Fairy, it's our 10th one. We're going to want to actually stand on this, and unfortunately, time for Link's archery training. We want to shoot that thing. It's a little more difficult. You gotta shoot it through the fire unless you want to come back with a different item. I'm aiming too low, honestly, for most of these. That one was timed right, at least. Got it! So by lighting this torch, it actually opens up that door that was left. We do need to stay as a Link that can jump right now. Even though if we fall, we will be fine. It's just simpler and faster if you can just quick make the trip. We are starting to near the end of where I have the game more or less memorized, because like third dungeon I do not have memorized in the slightest. Same with almost headfirst right into the rock. Same with the stone tower. Those ones couldn't tell you. I've got a good chunk of stonehead. Not stone. Is it stone? No. Oh yeah, there is not one under here. Well, that's a bit surprising. Then I don't know where the last few fairies are hiding. Because normally there would be one under that bridge. We already killed that guy. Yeah, we'll break this one, but I think it's just a bee. Yeah. So the hornet goes down. We checked all the rooms as from there, so we'll head back. There is still one in here. Where? Oh, this treasure chest that opened. Duh. So, checking the treasure chest and stray fairy, the 11th one. Continuing on to the room right before the boss. Now this one, right off the bat, fairy I can shoot with a bow. We're also going to want to keep an eye out for... Oh, now that we actually have our bow too, we can take out the electric bugs as well with Link. Still, is easier to do it with the Deku. Double kill. Perfect example. So, fly back to the beginning. There's one more already visible in their bubble. Bringing us up to 13. 13 is a nice number right off the bat. Arrows and money. Useful items. Oh. We can see another one. There. That should be 14. And if we're lucky, there's one more a little higher from here, and that'll be 15. Otherwise, I'm not sure where 15 is. Perfect. Found all the stray fairies. Quick, take them to their fellow and of the same color. Now, I could do that right now, but I feel I probably should finish the dungeon first. So, bubble on that thing, I don't think works. Yeah, it's not accurate enough anyways. So we pull out our bow. Shoot that. Quick switch to Deku. Because we've got to make it to this area before it lights back up. Since Dekus are weak to fire. Kind of understandably. And we just now make it. Some money and... Oh, just money if you need it. So I thought there'd be like a backup fairy should we require it. But we're going to head in as a Deku Scrub against the dungeon boss. Guess we gotta shoot the eye on the back of his head. What do you have to say, actually? That eye on his head looks pretty suspicious. I wonder if there's some way to get to it. Alright, so already I'm seeing they kind of want me to use some bombs. You can pick them up from here. Or you can equip it and use your face. Oh, they got rid of it. They got rid of you can use your shield to defend yourself. Meaning, now he's summoned some extra guys. We do not want that equipped anymore. Sweet, and we got a hit on Adola himself. Ooh, jerk. Lots of healing that he just gave us for free. He's got a shield up. He's immune to being stabbed in the legs. Alright, I guess we do have to use these bombs because it doesn't seem to be letting me fight him otherwise. Because it's just straight up not. He seems to have lost track of us. Alright, I need to take that off of my bar right off the bat. And you know what, we'll put Deku Nuts instead. Wow, that went a lot smoother that time. I'm still stuck with how you fought them before. So, not coming to me right off the bat how to fight these ones now. Like, okay, I don't understand why his legs are invincible in that phase. But, I mean, we have unlimited healing, unlimited basically everything. He's not a threat to us here. As long as he doesn't do 3 hearts of damage to us. Oh, the grass doesn't respawn. Well, that will make him a little more difficult. So you just shoot him when you can, and then... So when he goes to move, I'm shooting him in the face. Looks like he did actually manage to still summon the spiders. No dancing for you. But it does look like when he summons him, he's in the biggest opening he's got. Yeah. Hey, you have to be close to hit him. No, not that close. And there he goes. I guess it's because his only weak point is his head, technically. A pretty anticlimactic first boss fight. I messed up a lot, and it still wasn't enough. I gotta remember to not run into that heart and have to redo everything, but here we go. You seized Adolwa's remains. In doing so, you freed the innocent spirit that was imprisoned within this dark mask. And with that blinding... Oh, forgot about this part. You know what? No, we're doing this next time. See you guys then.